Hey everybody!
Hello.
Welcome to the Firaxis stream. Today we are going to play a little of Alien Hunters, our new DLC that just came out. My name is Jake Solomon. I'm the creative director of XCOM, and with me is...
I'm Joe Weinhoffer. I'm a technical designer on XCOM.
I did that because I don't actually know his name, so I just sort of
just walked in doing the stream today. No big deal.
Yes, Joe is one of our programmer designers, as all designers are around here. So today, he's going to play, he's going to drive, and show you his elite skills at XCOM.
We'll see.
This is part of his annual review, so if he does...
You didn't tell me that?
So we've got the trailer out there, which I think we linked to in the chat. I am going to be watching the chat and answering questions. And then what we want to do today is play through a couple of missions and show you two of the later game alien rulers. So we're going to show you the Berserker Queen and then the Archon King. But first, before we go on our mission, let's jump in and show you some of the content we've actually got.
All right, so with Alien Hunters, we're adding 4 new weapons for your soldiers and a couple armors, which we will talk about soon.
Because
all right,
here we have one of the features of the DLC. This is a really big DLC. So one of the features we have here is the Hunter's Lodge, which we're all really excited about. So as you can see, what it does is, as you encounter different enemies, as you kill them, then you mount them up on the wall there, and then we keep a running tally of how many of them you have successfully killed. So, and you know, some people have said to me, some people who are very hardcore have pointed out the fact that the faceless corpse description says
it's a pile of goo.
That's right. That's right.
But
so
somehow we get the face back.
We have science that makes that reality.
XCOM science is a beautiful thing.
So by the end of the game, you will see this thing completely stacked full of all kinds of enemies, and then the awesome new weapons that Joe's going to tell us about. That stuff is racked up on the wall there next to the heads.
And as you kill and do like the autopsies to unlock the alien ruler armors and build those, they'll show up on the wall as well. So you can see here, I'll go into detail about these in a second, but we've got the first 2 tiers of each of the new weapons. So let's dive into those a little bit more. So first up, we have the Boltcaster, which we have currently equipped on our specialist. So the Boltcaster is a super powerful but single shot weapon. So it does a lot more damage than a normal assault rifle. It's equipable by anyone who normally uses an assault rifle, but it only has 1 shot, but it's great for taking out enemies in 1 hit. So it's got some increased aim, good stun chance. It also has a pretty sizable stun chance against the alien rulers, so that's going to come in very useful.
That's right, and I think that's one of the keys, is that we have all these cool weapons, and we wanted to, with a lot of this DLC, what we want to do is give the player a new experience, but also these weapons are meant as strong counters to the alien rulers. So, as Joe mentioned, it has a stun chance on it, which, when you're fighting the rulers, that's really important. You really want to knock them out for a couple of actions, so you can sort of get your squad together. And the Boltcaster actually has a higher stun chance against the rulers than it does against normal enemies.
Right.
And you know, it's interesting because of the aim, this makes it and because it's a rifle class unit, or rifle class weapon, it makes it really versatile. You can give it to rookies because they got terrible aim, or you can give it to
PSYOP,
even
Rangers.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun, and it really changes how you play.
Definitely. All right, so next up, let's jump down to the Ranger. We've got Slayer, Lucy Turner here, and she has equipped the Hunter's Axe. So this is the 2nd tier axe, which is pretty awesome looking. So it works the same way as your normal sword, so you can use it for all your normal sword abilities. But the Hunter's Axe also, since you have 2 of them, once per mission, you can throw one of the axes at one of the other aliens, and it's a completely free action, similar to Lightning Hands, but you're throwing an axe into somebody's face. So it's pretty awesome, very satisfying. It also does a little bit more damage than the standard sword, and also has a critical chance and stun chance. This one has a stun chance because it's the mag tier sword, so it works just like the arc blade.
Right, and so the way this is meant to counter the rulers is that, and when you'll see this in combat, the rulers, every single time one of your soldiers takes an action, the rulers will then take their own action. And so what they won't respond to are instant actions. So any actions that are free rulers won't respond to. So you can throw that axe and the rulers won't respond.
Exactly. So all the couple moves that we have in the game that don't consume an action point, so like Lightning Hands is the sharpshooter ability, this axe, become very, very powerful against the rulers. All right, let's see.
I'm gonna cough. Sorry, everybody. I'm dying. All right.
All right. Jake's done with that. We have the Frost Bomb, which is a new grenade, which is also purposely designed to counter the alien rulers, which will freeze any units in its blast radius for an entire turn. So on the rulers, it works a little bit different, and it will freeze them for a certain number of their actions. But it's also very powerful against any other units. You drop this into a pod when you're in concealment, they will all be frozen and not be able to take any actions until their next turn.
Right. Lowers their defense. Can you dodge when you're frozen?
I don't think so.
Right.
I don't think
so then we're going to say no. And also, as the alien rulers get more and more powerful, they're more and more resistant to the frost bomb. So it's not as effective as you encounter the later rulers, but you also have armors made out of the other ruler skins.
Right. So you certainly have other abilities and ways to counter them at that point.
Right.
So, all right, was that all of them? Oh, all right, so the Sharpshooter, also have a fun toy for them as well. They get a new pistol called the Shadow Keeper. This is, again, the second tier, so it's the Enhanced Shadow Keeper. It works very similar to a normal pistol, except it has increased critical chance and increased aim, and also provides the Sharpshooter with the Shadow Fall ability. So Shadow Fall, if the Sharpshooter uses the pistol, it's a shot that's guaranteed to hit the target, and if it kills them, they will be put back into concealment. So it's sort of, it's a great weapon to give to a gunslinger, so then they can sort of walk up and start using the concealment mechanics that you normally only see on Phantom Rangers. So this is a weapon that lets them sort of use some of that gameplay.
Right, and since rulers do not respond to concealed movement and actions, then this is a way to, again, get some free movement when you're facing off against a ruler. If you can use that Shadow Fall ability, kill something and go into concealment, then now your sharpshooter is able to move without the ruler responding.
Right. Obviously, repositioning your sharpshooter can be really important so they can get off those good sniper rifle shots.
Yeah, does some good damage, has a high crit chance, has an aim boost. It's a great little pistol. So you know, I think my experience is that these weapons, they make part of the game easier, right?
Yeah, because you get these weapons very, very early on when you start a new campaign with this DLC. So they definitely do make the early game a little bit easier until you encounter the rulers.
That's right.
And then the challenge ramps up again.
Right, so the rulers turn the knob back, and the weapons, they kind of balance that out a little bit.
Right. So also, we'll give you a teaser here. So the first ruler, which we're not going to be showing live today, is the Viper King. And in this save, we already have killed and done the autopsy on the Viper King. So we have the Serpent Suit here, which we're going to equip on our sharpshooter.
There it is.
I'm not entirely sure how much of this armor is new material and how much of it Tigan cut right out of the Viper itself. We haven't exactly tested it either, so good luck out there.
All right, so the Serpent Suit is a light armor, so it has a standard grappling hook like all the other like Proving Ground light armors. Gives you some dodge and some decent health and mobility, and also has the Frostbite ability. So similar to the Frost Bomb, using this ability will freeze its target, freeze them in place, but it has the chance for any humanoid targets that'll actually be pulled out of cover. So it's useful against everything because they'll be frozen in place and you can take a couple free shots at them, but it will pull humanoid targets completely out of cover and make them very, very vulnerable to your other attacks.
Yeah,
so
and freezing is good against rulers. So this suit is, because
necessary.
The grapple is a free move,
Yep.
and the frostbite freezes, so it's very, very powerful against rulers. And it's powerful against everything, but yeah, it's great.
So, all right, so I think that about wraps it up for the new weapons. So let's jump into a mission and get some combat going.
Let's do it.
So I know one question we were seeing pop up a couple times was, if you have a campaign already in progress, will you be able to play with this DLC? And the answer is yes. When you load up your save from your old campaign after installing the DLC, you should get a pop-up that says, like, do you want to turn on the DLC content or not? So you can choose to just continue without it. People have their legendary Iron Man runs going on that we don't want to mess with. So you can choose to continue playing without the DLC. If you turn it on, you'll immediately be able to go and buy those new hunter weapons in engineering, and the rulers will start appearing on your combat missions. So The only thing that you won't get by doing that is the new story mission, which is awesome, and you definitely should go back and play it. So to see that, you have to start a new game, and then you'll get the full sort of narrative experience and tie-ins for this new Alien Hunter content.
Yeah, if you're on the fence, I'd definitely recommend restarting a campaign if you're on the fence about it, because I think it's great with the narrative mission and everything. But as Joe said, it works just fine if you just keep on, if you just want to keep on playing.
All right.
Oh, actually, next time when we go back to Geoscape, we'll go in and customize these as well, because the ruler armors,
right.
everything is fully customizable. You can, you know, wear whatever helmet you want. You can change the color of the armors, anything you want. So.
Right. Oh yeah, there are a couple customization options that we added in DLC as well.
Yes,
we
we'll
forgot
show
about
those
those.
off. We'll show those off next time.
Yeah. So all right. So let's see. Do I have a?
Right. So another thing, while Joe prepares to face hopefully victory, another thing that is released today, in addition to the DLC, is a big patch. So we did a lot of things in the patch. You know, we fixed a lot of issues. As it relates to balance, I mean, multiplayer got a huge balance pass, which I know a lot of people are excited for. And then we actually changed one of the issues where, you know, the Doom counter, whenever you were really in trouble with the Doom counter, the Avatar project timer, you can't basically go into the whenever the timer is counting down. Basically, that timer is now finite. You can't just re-up that every single time that you go into the timer. So I'm not explaining that very. I sound like an idiot, and I actually am an idiot. But you'll see what I mean. So and basically, if you know what it means to cheese the Avatar counter,
You can't do that anymore.
you can't do that anymore. One of the other things we did is we actually we gave a slight, we sort of balanced the Grenadiers slightly. We pulled grenade damage down for everything but the standard frag grenade. Volatile Mix no longer gives a radius boost. The Grenadiers are incredibly powerful, so we just wanted to pull them in line with the other classes as well. And Proximity Mines got a radius and a damage reduction because they were just ridiculous. So, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff we did. I mean, there's a lot of really quality of life stuff. We have a select all mods button in the launcher now. We've adjusted the age of soldiers that Sentinel is recruiting, so no more child soldiers, people. But there's a lot of quality of life things, and then of course tons and tons of fixes. And the patch notes are available on Steam.
Take a look.
How we doing?
All right.
Joe, I haven't been paying attention.
Got a good grenade shot off, but I put the soldier with the boltcaster on Overwatch. Oh, we got the serpent suit, so the Viper's gonna panic.
Nice.
That's an inherent bonus of wearing those suits. Once you encounter any of like the subspecies, they will panic at the sight of you having taken out their parent. Ooh, is that a civilian?
It's not super helpful.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah. So and it makes sense. You know, you're actually wearing the skin of her king, and so if I were a Viper, I would probably panic if I saw that. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you put those suits on.
That was a misclick.
And then, was that intentional?
Nope, that was a misclick.
Never.
It's all right.
Here, use
Want to
the
do this
axe.
anyway?
Boom.
8
Yeah.
damage.
Axe does a ton of damage. Have you gotten to show off the boltcaster yet? You can get
No, I set her
absurd damage numbers with the
Yeah,
boltcaster.
I set her on Overwatch, but I don't think it triggered. Yeah, she didn't. I don't know why it didn't trigger there. It's weird.
I'm on the move.
All right, let's see. Can I get this? Take this turret out. All right, not quite. Let's see. I think that's it. Oh, right. Concealment. There we go.
Enemies down.
All right, let's see if that Viper comes back or not. Oh, a promotion.
They've got eyes
It's
on
always good.
All right.
Viper's still panicked. All right, should be easy to take out. A little cute panic animation there. You don't see those on the aliens too often. All right, let's see if we can get a Boltcaster shot in here.
What do we got left? Just the Viper?
Just the Viper that I see
Nothing like
right now.
Shooting a panicked animal. You're a monster.
You're a monster. All right.
Yeah, there
we go.
Overkill.
Boom.
Yeah.
Plenty overkill.
I love it. The Boltcaster has an awesome animation. Like the prongs flip out when it fires. It's got an awesome sound.
It sounds great. Our audio guys did a great job with that too. So, all right. Let's move our Grenadier up. We're definitely going to need him soon. Uh-oh. Spoke too soon.
So not the ruler, not yet. No ruler. Should be fine.
Oh, it looks like the Viper did hit that Muton.
I will say, you don't really want to face a ruler with a lot of enemies around.
Yeah.
It gets really sticky when...
Yeah.
So the rulers actually, when you first meet them, the rulers will appear by themselves. But in successive missions, when they run into you again, they'll start to collect followers and then they'll be back. And so they get tougher and tougher every time you meet them.
Oof. Good grapple positions. Let's see.
I guess that'll be okay.
And because we actually know we're facing a ruler, which is kind of cheating.
Right, but I'm saving my...
That's right.
I'm saving my armor and special weapon abilities because I know that the ruler is up ahead.
Yeah, and you do that. I mean, I think it's interesting when you're actually playing. A lot of times you'll be a little leery of using your sort of anti-ruler abilities because I'm always afraid that I'm going to run into them and then I won't have my Frost Bomb or Frostbite ready.
Right. Let's see. So she's got the axe. Did I go for the risky?
Do it.
One
Risky.
kill on the sectoid.
Risky. It's the worst that can happen.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We'll see. Ruler shows up. Oh, all right.
Oh,
Sectoid goes down.
so dramatic. Joe, you can appreciate that. Joe,
Absolutely.
tell everybody a little bit about yourselves. Joe, what do you like? What are your hobbies?
Well, I've been working here for about a year. Jake is sort of my boss, so I really hope this goes well.
Sort of?
I've got like 4 different bosses. I don't know.
That's true. True.
Yeah, played a lot of XCOM recently. I do theater stuff in my free time. And
Joe is a musical theater. You were just in what?
Oh,
were you
God.
just in?
Into the Woods.
Into the Woods. Joe, you got to be able to multitask, buddy. You got to be able to multitask.
I didn't. Those are not my actions, but yeah, that ranger is certainly hurting right now.
That was a mistake to move up there.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Definitely take care of that sectoid. And we just got to figure out the Muton.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
that stinks.
I didn't get it.
All right. Well, let's see.
Do it. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so
All right.
sectoid down. Just have the Muton left.
Muton on the roof.
And
Let's see if we can get something
horrible out there.
Yeah.
Still waiting for you.
It's gonna be wonderful. Let's see, I wonder if she gets close enough. She can
On the move.
hit the Muton with a grenade.
It's lurking.
Make him
It's
fall.
lurking out there like old age.
Not quite.
It's waiting for you, Joe.
That's not good. All right, let's see.
What are you trying to do here, Joe?
Trying to get. Well, actually, I'm gonna reload the Boltcaster first because that's definitely my most powerful option at the moment.
Yes.
Oh, she can't even see the Muton from here.
It does have, it is so powerful, the Boltcaster, but the drawback of having to reload after every shot, it's strong. And the special, the hunter weapons, can't be modded. You can't mod up the bolt caster. You can't put any mods on it because that would render it obscenely
Yeah, way over the
overpowered.
top.
Throw an expanded magazine on that and an auto loader, and you're basically Zeus. So yeah, the bolt caster cannot be modded.
You're not going
All right, pin him down.
Let's see. I go for it. 52%.
Did you just
Yeah.
suppress him and then attack him?
Well, I'm trying to make decisions on the fly here.
Hang on,
so.
I'm writing that down.
Can't be graded on.
It happens to all of us, but at least he had hollow targeting, so
All
that's
right.
fine. Oh, there you go. Good. He moves.
Oh no. Oh no. God.
What? Suppressed? Wow.
Well, it's because he was standing and couldn't go anywhere.
Well.
Oh no.
Well, this is gonna be bad. We haven't even run into the Berserker rule yet. It's fine.
Oh, man.
It's fine. I think you can recover
I'm getting fired tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Oh boy. All right. Well,
Everything can be
she's still
saved.
panicked. Let's see. Yes, this is Boltmaster girl.
I will say, I think the breathing comes
Now-
on a bit much. Probably should have put that one in the patch.
Yeah.
Bring the
Turn
breathing
down
duration.
the breathing sound effects. All right. So where's? There we go. That's who I wanted. Okay. Oh, or not.
Here it is.
I'm trusting
Time
you here.
to
There we go.
there you go.
That's what I wanted. Fall damage? Yes. Maybe. Please?
Good. He fell to
All
his
right.
death. Well, we don't have the axes, but that's
Perfect.
okay. It's going to make it a little more interesting.
Yes, it will. All right. Let's see if I can get in position to take out this
Oh, yeah. Well,
objective target here.
And that's actually a good point. You know, these fights with the rulers, they feel like they go on forever. They're really like grudge matches, you know, you sort of really trade blows. But because it's every other action, it doesn't delay missions too much.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
certainly something we worried about balance-wise, but they really don't end up delaying your missions too much. So.
The turns feel like they're much longer because you're in this grueling like mental battle against the rulers with them reacting every time you do something, but it doesn't end up actually extending every mission by too long, which is nice. So, all right, I'm having a hard time getting a good shot on this relay here. Let's see, she should be able to get in position to do it.
Okay.
Through the window.
I didn't know. We have 2 rangers?
There we go. We do.
Okay.
We had 2 range. Yeah, one was a phantom, one was. All right, should take this out in one shot. Potentially. All right. Okay. Now we go alien hunting. After I reload.
Destruction of the relay.
Right.
The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining.
So now we
Or with
know-
my luck, she'll just charge in because I
we
blew up the
know
beacon.
she's
so
very, very close.
It's gotta be.
We have not played this mission beforehand, so.
Yeah. It's gotta be somewhere nearby. She used an action already? She did. Okay. I'm just gonna overwatch people in preparation here.
Be safe, Joe, be safe.
Cautious.
Roger that.
Get the squad together. Just probably a bad idea, but we'll get all people with my frozen abilities up front. Oh, there she is.
Look!
She's got rhino horns.
She's a beauty.
Oh,
She's enormous, and she has.
okay. Oh, yeah, run away, civilian, run away. You don't want to be in the middle of this.
Actually a really good time to reveal her when you've got some Overwatch going, because
That was.
now things get very tricky.
All right, so what do I want to do first?
Right, and this is the thing about rulers, is you really have to stop and be very careful about what action you take, because there are really serious repercussions.
All right, I think I'm going to start with the frost bomb, just so I get like a turn or two to like reload and position my guys.
Okay, all right. So this is where the frost bomb is a real lifesaver.
All right, so
There.
she's only. So you see, there's a fly over there. She's frozen for 2 turns.
Yep. And so she's got the little ice growing up around her feet.
Okay. Now I think, is there a window here? Yes.
It's kind of like an improved stasis ability, the frost bomb.
Right. All right, so I think these rulers, it's very important. I think it's very important to try to get their armor down as fast as possible
He's
because.
got to reload. See, this is the problem.
But
Oh
I have a
my
grenade,
goodness.
and I want her
That's
to
good. That's good.
try to, because their armor and their health are persistent between encounters. So like you fight one on one mission, obviously she's got so much health
Right.
that you're not gonna be able to kill her in one mission. So she will come back eventually, and when they do, their health and their armor are saved. So if you can get the armor down the first time you see them, that's definitely
Right.
good. So I'm going to,
Cover don't really matter against her.
yeah.
You can just kind of.
All right, well, so she's in a bad position here because I know, again, I'm using my prior knowledge that I know the Berserker Queen has AoE attacks. So, well, all right. Let's pretend I didn't know what she would do.
Yes, let's do that.
Let's reload that bolt caster
Let's
and see what happens. Oh boy. Oh
Here
god.
she comes.
Oh god. Oh no.
Oh, that's
miss.
good. That's
Wow.
actually very, very fortunate.
I think the wall of the building may have helped there. All right, let's see. Do some damage, maybe get a stun on her would be great
Yeah, that's what we hope for.
with the bolt caster.
Oh, she's so
Yes.
big.
All right.
Good. That's perfect.
Stunned again for 2 actions gives me some more room to maneuver. So all right, I want to get my sharpshooter into a better position where I can still see her.
What's over there?
There goes one stun. Oh, it's so short. Your time is so short.
All right, well, this is my last action, so I'm gonna save Frostbite and take the chance here. Just hit her while I can.
Hard target. Minimal
All right,
damage.
so I think it's gonna switch to.
Yes.
She's
we
gonna
should
unstun,
say
but it's gonna switch to the alien turn. And
Joe
then,
is not
oh
going to
boy,
play optimally in this case because we really want to show off there.
their abilities. Yeah,
She's
It
close.
looked like she moved really, really close to the Grenadier, which is terrifying. All right, let's see. Can I hit her with? Oh no, she moved out of range of Frostbite. All right. And I have to reload.
And then you
she has to
feel-
reload. And I can't move anyone without her moving.
That's the problem.
Oh,
You start
gosh.
to feel your choices get
All right.
whittled down.
Well, Grenadier has Shredder, so I think I'm going to just bite the bullet,
Do
take
it.
off another armor. Oh, come on!
Oh man, that is XCOM, baby. That is just awful. Oh man,
Oh, what is she doing?
what is she doing? She's choosing her spot.
Yeah, she's setting up for something there. All right, well,
Ready to go.
Thing is pissed. We gotta keep
oh boy, wow, okay. Both of them are stunned for 2 actions.
Right. So that
Great.
was her.
So that was her Quake ability.
Right. So she has a very powerful AOE Quake ability that then can really wreck anybody who's close by. And so now those 2 soldiers are stunned for 2 actions. They've basically lost a turn.
All right, that was lucky.
That is very lucky.
In this zone.
Missed there.
And so now you're down to these 2.
Oh man,
And so you really want to use Frostbite on her, but
I still can't see. This building was a bad
Drop the armor.
place to engage when I didn't have any grenades left. All right, well, now she's certainly going to be back in range of Frostbite. That's weird. Or not.
run.
Let's see. Yeah, I was like, there's no other option here. How far am I running? Let's see. Let me run up into a good spot where I can grapple to. See what she does. Oh no, she's still coming for me. All right.
All right, so that's
All right.
the AI turn, and rulers don't move on the AI turn.
Right. So, thankfully.
You can see how devastating it is if there are aliens, if there are other aliens available, because. All right, that's good. That's good.
So especially when you face the rulers for the 2nd or 3rd times and they come in with their followers, it really becomes, ooh, that hurt.
And
Wow.
she's stunned.
Okay. And now she's stunned. Great. So it looks like my ranger over here is the only one who still has an action. Yep. I don't think she can reach me from here, so I'm gonna fire from afar. All right, crit.
That's good. That's good. You're really not, with these rulers, you're really just trying to whittle them down.
Yeah, it's about mitigating.
Oh! Holy smokes! And that one's unconscious. So she's permanently out of the game now.
Oh boy.
But Pierre,
All right, so
Pierre Leroy, I like that. Hey man, I'm Pierre Leroy. I'm back.
All right, now we can use Frostbite. Finally, let's see. All right, 75% chance to hit. This will freeze her for another couple actions. Oh my, come on!
Oh, things fall apart.
The
Joe.
XCOM RNG gods are against me today.
Things fall apart.
All right, well, I can still hit her with my sniper rifle because that doesn't consume an action point, so at least get some more damage in.
There we go.
Oh, just like.
Deflection.
Oh, look at that. You've almost done a third of her hit points.
Yep. I need to send an angry letter to myself for giving them too much health. All right. Oh my god. That was like a 94% shot. Oh. All right, well, I guess if you ever need someone on the stream to just have every shot miss on XCOM, I'm apparently your guy. Oh no.
Oh,
Quake again.
She quaked again.
And they're both stunned again. Well, all right, so Quake also can just disorient your soldiers or knock them unconscious. So at least they're not all being knocked unconscious, just the poor specialist here. All right, let's go for another. Let's try to get some of her armor off again. All right, that was good.
That's good.
It'll make her easier the next time.
That's right. You know, a lot of times you get excited when you first see them and you think things are going to go really well, and they never do. And then you're basically like, oh.
All right, she's trying to escape now.
Right.
So I did about a third of her health, so it looks like she's trying to get out of dodge before I... Well, she would probably take me out before I could take her out, but... Let's see. Oh, the only thing I can do is a pistol shot. All right, well, let's get in the last couple points of damage
Right.
with our Shadow Keeper.
You're at a point now where she's summoned a gate, which all the rulers can do, and either they whoop you enough that they've done their part and they take off to fight you again, or you've damaged them enough to frighten them.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
So,
Woo!
all right.
That actually went pretty well for how badly that could have gone.
Start, yeah, I know. The Muton is really the fault there. Couldn't use the Hunter's Axe. But. All right.
Okay. So
we're gonna.
That went great. Now what we're gonna do, because that went so well.
Sure.
We are going to.
So well.
First, we're going to show off a little bit of the customization stuff, and then we will jump into another mission where we can see how the Archon King plays.
Which is even more terrifying.
Yeah, Archon
you can
King's
believe
way
that.
harder. So.
I think he's also the first, might be the first enemy in XCOM to have more than 100 health. So that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So much fun. All right, so let's go back into the.
Wait, we add any new heads? No, we'd seen everybody, I guess.
I think we've
Just sort of
seen,
added
yeah, because we had
to
the Muton
Yeah.
already, so just increase the counters a little bit.
Nice.
All right, so here's our sharpshooter. All right, so yeah, this blue is a little crazy. So what do you prefer?
Yeah, sand is nice actually. I like that. I like that little sand color. You know, little earth tones. It's kind of in this year for wearing the skin of people.
That's
It's a little natural.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Let's see.
neutral tones.
Ooh, yeah,
Oh,
we got
man,
like the
that's pretty slick.
like rattlesnake look here.
Yeah,
Let's see.
that's nice.
All right, I like that.
That's awesome.
So
looking.
that's pretty cool.
Yep, and we've got a
that
cape.
skin-colored cape. That's perfect. Like that looks like you just skinned a cape and skinned a snake and stuck it on your back.
That's what you did, Joe.
I did. Well, aside from wearing it, also sticking it on your back. But all right, so then you can also choose to. You can remove the helmets on these alien ruler armors.
And we can put on one of the new ones just to show people.
So we've got all the Advent helmets are added as customization options here. So if you want the crazy avatar hair, be our guest.
Yeah,
you can
nice
do that.
looking.
Or we have this new Andromedon helmet, which is pretty cool.
The new Andromeda helmet, which is really cool. We've added some face paints. You can actually, and those actually look really cool. There's a bunch of like tribal face tattoos.
All right, let's just go none and we can show some of those off. So, oh yeah, we've got like crazy face paints.
The crazy face paints, and then we have we've got some actually facial tattoos and stuff, which are awesome. So, oh yeah, that's awesome. You can go straight up Mike Tyson.
True hunters.
It's not a very topical joke. As I said that, I was like, Mike Tyson. Do kids know who Mike Tyson is anymore?
Kids these days.
He's the guy.
And
he's the guy from that movie.
A new lower face prop. You can now, put on the Bane Muton breather mask.
That's slick.
So, all right, next mission.
Next mission. Let's go, Joe.
Let's see. I think this one we're jumping straight in. Oh.
This will be good. As people saw there, it's Avenger Defense. So
yes,
that is a very difficult mission.
Very difficult mission. So, unfortunately for everyone,
it is the worst time to meet the alien rulers.
And the alien rulers can appear on all of these missions. I think the only saving grace that we give you is they don't show up on the final mission. Everything else is fair game.
That's right. Yep.
Watch your backs.
Yeah, they can show up on any mission at any time, and that makes it very interesting.
Right, so, part of our loadout here, it looks like this Ranger, Lucy Turner, she's back. She's got the Hunter's Axis still. She's back from the dead. She's now wearing the Rage suit, which is what you get for eventually defeating the Berserker Queen.
I bet she's pissed at you.
I'm sure she is. Let's let her unleash her rage on something else. So the Berserker suit's ability is called Rage Strike, which is a free attack where you get to basically move anywhere within your movement range and punch something in the face, and it does a ton of damage and is really good.
Yeah.
So you can use it.
So.
Yep. So it's just like you're basically a Berserker now. It's awesome. So all right, and it looks like she's got the Serpent suit on still, but we took her helmet off. Let's get these Grenadiers up.
We've got Heather Ross Blaze from Colorado.
Okay. Oh, we got a healer specialist. That will definitely come in handy.
We've got Emma
and she's got.
I'll do terrible accents the entire time. That won't get old fairly quickly.
Or distracting.
Pierre Leroy. I don't know why. I know Pierre Leroy is probably French, but I just like to think
his nickname was Dynamite.
It's like Pierre Leroy Dynamite. It just seems Cajun to me. Pierre Leroy. Leroy, get over here. The LSU game's on. Come on.
Leroy.
Get them fish sticks over here.
Very different Leroys. Let's see. You see anybody? All right.
All right, here we go. We've got our first enemies.
No rulers yet. Let's see, do I have any? Oh man, everyone's gonna be so far away. I'm just gonna try to get them closer. She's got the Bullcaster, so definitely want her. In damage dealing range.
What is Emma Cross? So we've got the Bullcaster on a specialist now? All right,
yeah,
that's
Let's see. I feel like I can leave. Let's get her up to the rim of this little valley. Oh.
I think you should definitely.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh no. See, and this is really. This is where the rulers get incredibly difficult. Is when, again, like we said, when you're facing them with enemies, let alone facing them with multiple pods worth of enemies.
Especially on a mission like this with Avenger Defense, that's pretty much exactly what happens every single time.
All right, well, you really don't need that to start happening. This time, save the axes, Joe. Save the axes.
I'm going to.
You need to show off the axe.
All right.
What tier are the axes? Of course, all the
they're
weapons.
Second. So, all right. Well, I think Bullcaster again. Pretty sure I can take out this Viper in one shot.
Why did you say that? Oh! No. Oh, that's.
Boom!
It's disgusting.
Another
be immature.
Another Viper for the wall.
Yeah, and so all these weapons, they all upgrade at every tier, and it's a separate cost. It's actually, I think that's probably my favorite thing about the weapons, is that it actually adds this new interest to where, you have basically a new type of rifle, a new type of sword for your rangers, basically, and then you have to pay for them to upgrade, and so it adds a lot of interest. It's nice to have the sort of flexibility of the weapons.
Definitely. Always good to have more options. Let's see here.
Iba Mayunde, Hollywood.
All right, let's see if we can get a grenadier up to
I can handle
take off
that.
some of that armor. Oh, acid bomb. That'll be
Ross.
good.
She's looking a little paranoid.
This is for you.
Probably should have saved the acid bomb for the ruler, but I'll just assume that I don't know rulers that are on this mission. Shredded both armor. All right, now I should be able to. Let's see. That's weird. She can't even see the mech.
Trees in the way, I think.
Yeah. All right. Well, try to take out the trooper.
Oh man, look at that snakeskin headband.
Boom.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I got it, right?
Oh, death from above.
Yeah, she's kitted out.
All right. Let's get her over
What's over
to
there?
relocate. Oh no.
There.
Oh my. There he is.
He is straight roided out. He needs to punch something.
Oh boy. Okay, so priority shift now. What do I do next?
I'm saying this honestly, if you run into the Archon King on Avenger Defense,
You've gotta reevaluate. Yeah.
It is a very difficult
Situation.
I would never
All
say
right.
the word impossible, but you're just praying that he does his damage and takes off, because
I'm gonna try it again. Try to get his armor down. All right, shredded 2.
That's
It's a
good.
good start. And now we pray. All right, he's just coming closer.
yeah.
Is that range? Oh, we got reinforcements here. Great. More actions for the rulers to take.
Reinforcements to the front. Yeah, and it's a nice self-balancing system where they can deal with squads of basically any number. There's no advantage to bringing more numbers, and so the rulers.
The rulers will scale because they'll just take more actions.
There
Oh,
you go,
devastate.
dear. Oh, this is the worst ability. Oh,
Why did you design this, Jake?
looks like a god.
So normally, devastate. You think, oh, it's just like blazing pinions, but you have only one move before he fires it, so you
Right.
have only one soldier that
I
you
say
can choose to
save
save.
the
And
axe.
I can't even save him. I can't even save him. This is the only guy I have left to move.
Oh, that's just a bad sequence of events.
Oh, so unlucky. All right. Well, let's get him in cover and then just pray. Oh,
How many unconscious?
I think-
one unconscious.
guess who got knocked unconscious?
Was it the axes?
It was the axes.
Oh my god.
That was my next move. It was the axes and the rage suit.
Where's our oh man, there's not a lot of cover up here anymore, is there?
Oh man. All right, so she's disoriented. She's disoriented.
I hope we have a revival.
There was. All right. It's coming down to this guy again. We got a little like squatty ranger here.
Oh god, Riku?
Oh my god.
He's the worst.
Got one shot left.
Dude, look at that
Wait,
health
all right,
bar.
actually-
Oh, we're all gonna die. Game over, man.
All right, well, I'll get rid of all the armor.
Game over.
What have we done?
You're just like investing in future missions at this point.
Oh no.
Oh, the Icarus drop.
And now it's the alien turn, so they're gonna just.
Look at that. Yeah. The Icarus drop is definitely an awesome.
You-
There we go. Sure. More enemies.
Why not? Why not? So yeah, the Icarus drop is probably my favorite ability in the game now because it just looks so cool. But it is terrible to have it done against you. I'm sure. I don't think there's much I can do to stop this. So in my defense here, I'm pretty sure normally when you encounter the Archon King, you probably have plasma weapons, empowered armor, or very close to getting them.
Yeah.
So I'm probably a little bit underpowered for fighting the Archon King right now, but still. All right, so he's got this poor soul hanging by a thread.
Man, yeah, go
So-
up there and take a look again because people should see that. I just love that.
It's just, holding on by his chin.
Yeah, he
okay.
he has life or death in his
In the
hands.
palm of his hand. So let's see, what can we do? All right, do we have combat protocol? Nope. It's just a healer. Do we have anything that does guaranteed damage?
No, let it happen. I say let it happen.
all right,
We
I've
want
gotta-
people to see this.
All right. All right, let's try and take out.
Obviously, Joe could save
Try to take out this mech. then.
save the soldier up there,
If I hit the Archon King,
and you can hit the Archon.
they will
King.
drop the soldier, but here we go. Oh no. And she's unconscious too.
Knocked her unconscious.
Okay, so now I'm down to 4 soldiers in the middle of Avenger defense.
I got
and-
really tired of people talking about the power curve in XCOM.
Thanks, Jake. I'm
And
glad you took it to
so-
heart.
So I've taken all that feedback and we give to you the Archon King.
Yes. So you wanted late game challenge? Late game was too easy? There you go. All right. Well, you can at least freeze him. Save ourselves a little bit of time.
Look at
But
that,
again-
shooting past the giant robot in your face. That's how bad it is.
But now, so again, because the Archon King is
Frozen
much
for
one action.
One
This is
action.
really going to help. But it actually will give me what I need. I can reload the bolt caster. So
Rock and roll.
hopefully,
Please.
all right.
Just like that. Archon King runs hot,
no,
baby.
she was stunned for an action, so now she can't fire again. Okay, let's just.
It's going great.
Oh, squatty. Terrible, terrible aim. No. Yeah. Oh, what does he have? Grenade is guaranteed damage, but let's see. No, that's gonna do more. Just try now. It's like just a hope of will he take enough actions to then leave me be.
Dodge. Yes, the
So
Archon
actually,
King can dodge.
that reminds me. So another, the Archon King and the Viper King, like their Archon and Viper counterparts, have normal dodge. Oh, jeez. This is just hopeless. This is just hopeless.
You really, this time you should save
This,
if you can.
well,
Oh, look
28%.
at
All right, well, let's pray. Oh, we got it! All right,
With
11 damage.
critical.
Wow. All right, well,
Riku, I apologize.
he's getting promoted.
You know, that terrible beard notwithstanding, you are a fine soldier.
Oh,
That's it.
all right, that was lucky.
Hey, see, things are turning around.
Until that Berserker runs up here. Oh man. So I was reminded of another neat little fact about the Boltcaster. It actually cannot be dodged. So just in like normal gameplay against Vipers and Archons, things that normally will dodge your hits and only do like 1 or 2 damage, Boltcaster can't be dodged. So if you hit with it, they're taking the full damage, and it's a lot of damage. So
Yeah, it is.
makes
and that
it
is
very,
nice.
very satisfying to use. Oh man. Yeah. Just
Definitely great. Oh, jeez. So, seeing as this
And
is an
pan.
defense, basically the game's over. You have basically lost the game.
oh, critical hit again, Riku on the panic critical hit.
Riku.
All right.
You know what? The beard is where he has all his powers. Like
It must be.
Samson
I was
with
gonna
that
say,
terrible,
yeah.
Terrible beard.
Never shave the beard. Oh man. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. We got another like rookie showing up here.
Here we go. Go.
Let's
get
see.
him.
He's still panicked. Still bleeding out. So I have. All right. Yeah, I know, Shen. Things are looking terrible.
If they have the original command codes, they could
Yeah,
initiate a
that's-
full shutdown of the power core.
It's pretty brutal, and they're there.
So now it's like, all right. Do I try to get the Archon King to leave? But if I don't get rid of these 2 guys right now, mission's over. Because they're inside of the Avenger ramp, so I
Yep.
almost have to go for them instead, and just hope that the Archon King doesn't completely devastate me. Which, because I said that, he'll probably cast Devastate again.
Yeah, you know, as this mission is so difficult
Without the rulers.
without the rules, and so that's why. Hey, you know what we've done? We've made the defense facility, more
Yeah,
attractive.
that's true.
You're
That's
definitely
true.
gonna
If
want
you have
that.
those turrets, that would be great.
Then at least you could have
All right.
focused on the ruler. Oh, sure. You know what would be great? Does the ruler go to the ramp? Because if he does, you're totally screwed.
Yeah, I don't know.
Throwing grenade.
Let's see what happens. Or he's just trying to get close enough to grab somebody else. I'm just not gonna have enough damage to take down that Berserker.
There is no way. There just is no way.
Look at him.
Check,
Storming the castle. That's
checkmate.
Checkmate, yeah.
Checkmate.
I agree.
That
Well,
one. There you go.
screw you. Oh. There you
This is
go.
a fitting end to this game.
Nice job squatting. Yeah. And there we go. There it is.
Time to devastate again. Yeah.
Let's see. Well, oh, I can move him, but oh, she's got the Bullcaster actually. Yeah, actually, let's try to move her out of the way and get off one last Bullcaster shot on the Archon King. Unconscious.
Look at that.
Stunned. But hey, it took out the.
He took out the trooper, so he's
took
going
out
to
the
target
trooper.
everybody
All
there.
right.
So he got the Berserker,
Just
stunned the
his head.
Berserker a little bit.
Oh, he's trying to run. All right. I think he realizes he's done enough damage, and there's no way I can recover, so he's just going to leave.
All right.
But
And the
let's get
elders are like, wait, what are you doing? No, stay there.
one more time. That was the Berserker. That wasn't the Archon King, was it?
Right, and that
Well-
is, you could actually pull this out here.
I don't think I have any other actions.
Oh, and
And there it is.
There
Done.
you go. That was a close one.
tried.
3 hit
It
points
was.
separated you from that.
Potential. Well, survival. I wouldn't call it victory. I think I had 3 soldiers unconscious that I would have had to somehow get back to the ramp, and I didn't even get close to destroying the
Revival
relay.
protocol,
But
kids.
yeah.
Revival
Oh yeah.
protocol.
Revival
That
protocol is
becomes
huge with the
very
rulers
useful
now.
with the rulers, so.
Yeah, definitely helps a
Well,
lot.
man, that was great. That was great. So, okay, Alien Hunters out now.
Yep. Buy it on Steam.
Either have it or go buy it on Steam. We should also point out there was some big news out of the studio yesterday.
Yeah.
Big,
Some
big,
guys down
big
the hall.
news. Yeah. Our sister team, Civ, they announced Civ 6, and so we're very happy, very excited for them. It is awesome. It is awesome. So
It's going to be great.
yeah, get
Stay
excited
tuned.
for that too. Get hyped.
October 21st, I think, is their launch date. So
Right.
coming up in the fall.
Right, so patch is out, Alien Hunters is out, go get it, and we cannot wait to hear all of your stories. And remember, next week actually, we are going to play through the narrative mission, the Nest.
Yeah, so we didn't really talk about it today, but you can see from the trailer that you get to play with Colonel Bradford on that mission. So he comes with you as part of the
Right.
effort to complete the objective, which we'll keep under wraps for now for that mission. You should definitely experience it for yourself. But
Yes.
he's an awesome ranger. He's got a ton of great abilities, and it's early in the game, so he basically just destroys everything, and it's awesome and super fun. And then
Yeah.
you get to face off against the Viper King at the end of it. So
That's right. So yeah, Garth and I'll be back next week to play through that mission, and then we will see you then. And thank you very much for joining us on the stream.
see you.